the stories so real, lifting spirits high. In the rhythm of healing, let our words fly. Mind and body reunited, let's take a step. Cannabis dreams and the light of the sun. We're turning the tide, we're all becoming one. With every new story, our hearts start to mend. In this podcast of life, there's hope round the bend.
It is I, Crownson's Corner, Ryan, Healing Chef. This is the Healing Chef's podcast, all about natural medicine and psychedelic mental health, stuff like that. Chef comes from the word chief meaning leader. Everybody that we have on here, I believe, is a leader in their own way. Today's chef is TheRealKrizix, ladies and gentlemen. TheRealKrizix.
What up? What's going down?
Oh my gosh, they're loud today. Oh goodness, everybody. Okay. All right. Heck yeah! Thank you for coming today, man. We just smoked some of this blue Zushi from the homie. If you want to know where it's from, I can't tell you. I'll have to kill you.
Smokes,
but yeah,
smokes right there.
We'll check it out in a little bit here. But before we get into any of the segments, can you explain your life? No, I'm just kidding. Can you explain to people what it is you do with streaming and all that kind of stuff, and then we'll jump into the personal journey.
Yeah, most definitely. Like I said, I'm TheRealKrizix. I've been streaming for almost 3 years. I get down on a lot of Call of Duty. I've been playing that since the beginning. I had a whole bunch of homies that used to just encourage me all the time, like, bro, you need to be streaming, you need to be doing this. It took me a little while to finally get there, but yeah, and I've always been a big fan of cannabis. Like I used to, I've been huge in I've been huge in that back in the day. I'm not affiliated with any industry or anything like that, but yeah, I've just been smoking, gaming up, and just building it up throughout the years.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty crazy, man.
Yeah, cannabis and Call of Duty hand in hand. They've been making calling cards, little animations, and all sorts of stuff for us for years and stuff. And it used to be funny where you would hide it, and you could put up. Some people would even be afraid to put up the calling card that had like the blunts on it or the smoke and stuff.
Right.
But they would. I'm like, nah, not me. I'm like,
I would always rep those, man.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into the first segment, which is Cannabis Journey.
Yeah.
And a little walk through the woods. All right, so Cannabis Journey is all about like how you found cannabis yourself and where you're at with it now. I always remind people that I started with the brick weed and the seeds and having to turn the tray up to not have to pick out all the seeds. But yeah, go ahead and enlighten us.
Oh, yeah. I probably started smoking when I was probably like 15 back in high school, most definitely. And definitely the brick weed, like the old swag back in the day.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I had a couple of homies that always just would smoke with me a couple times. I remember the first time I smoked, I watched the first Scary Movie.
Yeah.
Dude,
Freaking, wait, here it is. But it's also okay.
Bro,
sorry, I just wanted to play with the soundboard.
That right there was a crazy day right there. I'll tell you that.
I'm sure. Like, okay, walk us through that one.
Oh yeah, you just start watching a movie with your buddies. You're smoking a J. You just normal little J. Nothing crazy. You take a couple puffs, you're coughing, whatever. Your friends are like, "Yeah, that's awesome." You're like, "Ah, yeah, whatever. It's nothing." Just watching the movie. Next thing you know, dude, you just start seeing everything going crazy, bro, and you can't stop laughing. You got that cheese ear to ear.
Oh, okay.
Just cheesing.
It could have gone one or two ways. Awesome. It's like All right, are we hitting the scaries or
Oh no, it
no?
was good. It was the scary movie, the
Yeah, yeah,
parody.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So
I mean, still, bro.
oh,
Like
luckily, it was all humor, all
yeah.
good times. I had a blast. Like
Oh yeah.
it was one of the most fascinating things in that day. And I used to be like completely against all that stuff.
Excuse me.
My friends drinking, smoking. I was like, nah, it's not
Bunch
me.
of losers.
Oh yeah. Right when I hit that day, my whole life changed.
You're like, and I was the
Oh,
loser.
man. I was like, oh my god, this is for me. This is me.
Yeah,
Okay.
I agree. I agree. When I hit 13 or so and I smoked weed for the first time, I was like, yo, hey, that's my fit. I don't know what the
Oh,
fuck
man.
I'm doing the rest of my life, but this is gonna be part of it for sure.
Oh, straight up, dude. Like,
Drink water.
that just turned out to be throughout the years. I ended up just having a huge amount of friends, I ended up going down the road of, being the weed man. And that's
Yeah.
that's who I was for a good lengthy period of time.
I allegedly know who was me. Yep.
It was fun.
was
It was
me.
good chunk of my time. I was the weed man on the
Yeah.
streets for a while, and I did serve my time. I did go to prison. You know
Sorry.
what I mean? So
Yeah.
it happens. You
Yeah.
learn your lessons. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You let things escalate a little further than you probably should have with not paying attention to things.
Yeah. I can see that in a couple of those moments in my life. I actually been the one to be like, just pull plug and just walk out. But yeah, I could be there just like that. It's just as easy, just as easy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. So yeah. I was at one point in time. I was the guy too. Could have gotten messed up for a couple of things. One of them was lady kept trying to pay me in checks. I was like, do you understand? Like, I have to cash this, right?
Cash your card?
Like, what are we talking about here?
Say what?
So yeah. But all right, yeah, made it through that.
That's crazy. Oh yeah.
You made it through that, and I mean, with cannabis, I don't know. I always felt like there was just never enough money in it.
No.
Never.
I just happened to just. I think it wasn't even just the money in general. It was having so many acquaintances and people and connections. Like, I don't know. I felt like the life of the party for a long time. Everybody needed the weed man. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's you become a staple.
It messes you up a little bit.
Yeah, it become a staple, and then that networking too. Like you're just like money. You're greasing the wheels wherever is needed, and then when that goes away, that's rough. But that's a good point. Things come and go, ebb and flow.
It's crazy. It's just the vibes that I got, and it's just became an addiction, I guess. Everything that came with it.
That's a good. Yeah.
All the parties, everything that just that you needed to be at during the time to help the homies out.
Yeah, to be able to make the money, to be able to do your job. That was your job.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man.
But now we're at the point where we're going to dispensaries and stuff like that, and
it's wild.
I start working at one again on Monday.
It's awesome. I love it, dude. Right when I finally started getting back into it, and getting back into society and adjusting, my mind, making sure we're good and solid. I started actually got my medical card, started going to dispensaries all throughout the state. I was so excited. I'm like, oh my God, this is all these different brands. I need to try all of them. Like, I'm that guy that needs to try everything. I see a strain from this brand, but then I see this strain from this brand, and I have to go to both different sides of the state just to get them. I'm like, let's go. This is exciting.
Oh yeah, I like that. I love that because that's how mine started out here. I would go to different places and I look back at all the money I spent and I was racking out.
Right.
But
right.
I was just like, try that.
It's an experience,
try that
man.
And that one. give me that one, and then that one,
man,
and that
I loved
one.
It, man.
But then also that one and that one.
You can't help it, man.
Ooh, but that one.
It's like, oh man.
Yeah.
This is wild.
Yeah. And then you get home and you're like, wait a minute. Why did I? But all right.
It's exciting.
Yeah, you got all that extra shit, and you're like, God damn, what did I do? But it's gonna be a good time. Yeah, especially like the different brands when they had the edibles.
Yeah.
Like what was that brand? It was like Infusion. I don't know if you knew it, but is it Infusion? They had like Orange Kush soda. They had
Oh wow.
um
And this wasn't the sodas. This
this
was
was a
actually.
soda. No,
Was
these
it
were
Keef?
soda.
Keef? No,
No,
not Keef.
no.
Okay.
It was there was a brand called Infusion. That was like around 2015,
Were they tall,
16.
skinny?
They're like they looked like
Tall and
beer. They were
skinny?
beer bottles.
Okay.
They were
Okay.
brown.
I might have tried those a long time ago, man.
I'm sure you did because they were big about 2016, 17
Okay. Okay.
around there and stuff like that.
Like the beginning of Earl Cup and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. And those were coming out. Those were great. And then yeah, the Keef colas were good too, but that was Keef was after
Okay.
was that and I was just sodas and stuff and gummies and concentrate and flour. Man, it's so good. But now we have I don't know if you've noticed in the industry, it's compressed quite a bit.
Oh, for sure.
And then there's a lot of new companies constantly, like new vape companies because of all the byproduct.
Oh, constantly. You see new brands all over the place, man.
It's crazy. It's because they're growing so much weed that they don't have enough. They can't sell it all, so then they have to process it into oil, and then they have to figure out how to move that.
Yeah.
But it's all business, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, it's getting bought. That's for sure.
Yeah. Now, recently, I saw on your story you like to do the taste of. I'm about. What was it?
The best in grass.
Yeah, I was about to.
Yeah.
Like I was about to do the
Yeah, I
Phoenix
like
Times,
doing the judging stuff. I did the High Times last year, which was the Arizona judging kit, like the People's Choice Awards or something.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I did that last year. But the best in grass, yeah.
That sounds fun. Explain that to people, because there's going to be people listening and watching this that don't really understand Arizona or maybe cannabis in general.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
So right now there's an event going on, and it's called the Best in Grass, and it's pretty much judging from all the local brands that have hype in the state. In certain states, they're doing it in like 7 different states or something right now.
Oh.
But right now they're in Arizona, and pretty much you just do a judging of either flower, pre-rolls, edibles, concentrates, all different varieties, infused pre-rolls. I ended up getting the bag that was the solvent concentrates. Ended up being 10 half grams by 10 different companies. Actually, 2 of them were submitted by High Class. So 2 of them were from the same brand.
Okay.
They had 2 strains. They felt like we're making noise right now. So
okay. They're
but
competing against themselves and everybody else.
Yep, exactly,
Nice.
exactly. But pretty much, yeah, you go through the kit. You have to go on the website, sign up, put in your entries, put in your personal preference on how you feel that concentrate did its job, the aroma, the terps, their consistency, how it smokes, if it's harsh, the high afterwards. You want to make sure that you can experience all of those things and be able to put in a proper judgment. And, you know what I mean? You don't want to just put your emotions aside like, oh, I'm a batter guy. That's my preference. I like batters. I like sweet and creamy batters. You give me a sugar, it's not really my preference, but I have to kind of push that aside to, make a justifiable, judge, I guess.
Yeah, an educated guess on what
on what you think that someone like guess. Sugar would say.
I'm high.
Yeah, same. I'm ripped. I'm ripped.
We smoked some good shit. We smoked some good shit. Yeah, but to make a well formed review of the entire experience.
Yeah.
Words and things.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Trying to.
But yeah, no, that's dope. I love that because that's the passion and stuff that we need. And I feel like too many people are like, well, this brand is low tier or whatever. Like, okay, great, but like, there's something for everybody.
Exactly.
And I've gone through some stuff this year, and I've been broke. I've been like, not have money for a lot of different things, and have had to make
Most
different
definitely.
compromises in the things that I do. And I've sat back and realized, you know what? I've lost so much of what cannabis for me was, as it was a something fun to do, something that I enjoyed or whatever, but it was something that enhanced the things that I was doing.
Yes, exactly.
And I got to a point, and I get kind of frustrated, to each their own, but I get kind of frustrated when I see people just doing not like their whole entire everything is just smoking of the weed.
Right.
Like, bro, there's what do you do after though?
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Exactly.
like they're like, okay, we're just gonna smoke all fucking day. Like, I mean, I'll do it, but like, can we do something else? Like, I don't know. I
No,
like
I
to,
feel it.
but like, I game with you, you game, and we have many different hobbies and
Oh, yeah.
interests and whatnot. But yeah, like,
Most definitely.
everyone needs to chill out with like policing who likes what and what brands and stuff
Exactly.
like that.
Exactly.
And
Like,
go try some shit.
Yeah, like I love everything. Like I love rosin. I'm a huge rosin connoisseur. Like I love that stuff, but sometimes you just can't afford it, you know? So you got to go appreciate other things. You can't just be like, "Oh, well, I can't go get no rosin right now, so I'm not going to go smoke no rosin." No, I still want to get ripped and play my video games. So I'm going to go find something that's worth my time that I don't have to spend so much money on at the current moment. Like,
yeah,
it happens.
and I feel like when you get those amazing things, they're even greater because you didn't, you know what I mean? I don't know. You desensitize yourself to
Most
so many
definitely.
different things. It's crazy. All right. So did you have anything else you wanted to add to cannabis?
I'm pretty ripped right now, so
Yeah.
I can't.
Oh, let's check this out. Let's go ahead. Since we're right here, since we're on the top of the mountain, folks.
Yeah, let's check it out, man.
Let's check out the peak to the left because you can always get higher. So this is Blue Zushi, is live soil, so organic to the T, no bullshit. So what we smoked is Skittles times Kush Mints. But there's the jar, dude.
Oh yeah. See, now I got to smoke this stuff a minute ago, but I still have not got a chance to smell it and check it out. Now we're actually getting a look at this, and I'm already telling right now.
You can pick up some nugs if you want to.
That's some fire right there. Oh yeah.
She's like sweet and sour and
yes,
but then that funk,
right in the beginning, yeah. Yeah, it ends with some gas. Yep.
Is that like tuna kind of?
That's funny. It's funny you say that, bro.
Yeah. I'm a
fishy
chef.
Notes, yeah,
I'm a fucking
notes in
chef.
there. Okay, I love sushi.
Yeah, I'm a chef. But
yeah, bro. Let's go.
Yeah.
You can sit and smell that all day.
Yeah, take that.
Oh yeah.
And
a little present.
Ooh. We'll do another one or two. Here you go. Here you go.
Oh shit.
There you go.
Let me find out. All right. Some holiday gifts.
Yeah. So this is kind of part of what I want to be doing with Flow. Tap in. So this is from a local, and eventually this is kind of what I want to do when I start growing in January and stuff. I'm gonna just give out shit.
Oh yeah, dude.
I'm gonna grow and like I'm gonna have stuff and whatnot, but I wanna be abundant with life, and I want to give out shit and everything, and I just want to pass out my passion, and I don't want to charge for it.
Dude, I love that. On that note, I'm gonna give a big shout out to the homie JT right there. JT the professor. That is a homie right there who grows some fire, and he is all about that right there. Giving to the homies, to give back to the other homies, to keep giving. That man right there with that idea, dude, I love it.
Yeah. Appreciate that. And I'm obviously
right there,
not
man.
the only one with it. So like when more of us get together, we're gonna all start gifting and shit like that and stuff.
Awesome, man.
And it's only to help the culture and cannabis. Like I'm not in it for any profit at all. So whatever yield I yield,
it's awesome.
And we're gonna grow it to the T of that strain itself, not to the market of and yield. So,
right.
And I'm probably processing it 99.9% into hash. So we're gonna be dabbing the fuck out.
Yeah, get some washing going on. Let's go.
I might save a plant. might save a plant or two for flower, just because I want the CBD and all the shit. But we're washing for flower for sure. And
that's awesome.
If you know me, I know some really good fucking washers, and some really good growers that are gonna help me grow. So we'll see.
That's legit, man.
Oh yeah, let's go ahead. Thank you for that. We'll go ahead and jump
course.
into Trip Tales.
Ooh.
$20 seems short.
No, you have 40 minutes left.
Oh,
You only.
I'm like,
He
bro,
said,
I'm high,
Was
dog.
we really talking that
Bro,
long?
like, bro, I'm high, dog. But that was not 40 minutes.
Yes. Yeah. I even was thinking there, down. I'm like, whoa.
Oh my god, I don't know. Like, I don't know if you
Super
guys
ripped.
saw that on camera, but my mind was broke. I was spinning. I was like, I just lost time. Like,
He said,
that's
what?
dope. That's hilarious. We're keeping that shit in there.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, so Trip Tales is
Let's
all
go.
about psychedelic experiences and whatnot. We just took a trip right there without any psychedelics because we just thought we lost time. But recently, actually yesterday, I shroomed. Took about 4 grams of. Shout out to who gave them to me. I don't know if we gave them to me on the podcast, so I'm not gonna say who it was, but somebody, you know him. He gave their carambas or something like that, but 4 grams of them. I can pulse that shit in the
Oh yeah.
in the what do you call that thing? The mixer? The fucking
Cappuccino grinder?
no. I put it in for a smoothie. I don't know the blender.
The
Jiminy
blender.
Christ.
There we go.
I'm a chef.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I put it in the Ninja. If I post that shit real quick, I put some of the smoothie shit in there and smash that stuff. And I decided I was gonna try to put my Christmas tree up.
Let's go.
Finish put Christmas tree
Yes.
up, and it kind of did that. But then I just realized how many bulbs and stuff were out, and I was focused on that for like way too long. I had like 30 bulbs in my hand. I'm like, I just need to fix this, and now's not the time because I'm just obsessing about finding
man.
bulbs now. So, but it was a really good trip. Do you have any experiences you'd like to talk about?
Oh man, I have a lot of experiences. I remember one time. I went swimming. I went swimming, shrooming.
Oh fuck!
That,
Oh my god!
that was pretty crazy. like of all times I've tripped, that was probably what's crazy is because you forget to like hold your breath, or I guess even like
No, you forget to breathe.
yeah, you're underwater, so you're under there just. Oh,
Oh my gosh! No.
Yeah, dude. And you're just like, oh wait, I'm swimming. Oh, dude, I need to get out.
New
stuff right
fear
there.
new fear unlocked.
Oh, yeah, that was a good time right there.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
now I have been tripping. I don't know if it was a gel tab or maybe it was shrooms or something. I've been swimming and just a small dose though, and just to see the glimmer off of the like the
Oh,
tracers
it's
off
beautiful.
off the water.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like wow, I love this. I'm gonna be in the water forever. I'm gonna be in the water.
Splashing it. He's stepping in and splashing it.
I'm gonna be in the water forever, guys. No, you're not. Yes, I
Oh,
am.
man.
I am water. I'm 99% water, guys. No, you're not.
That's
But yeah.
hilarious, bro.
Damn, bro. But like swimming,
Have you ever another good times like when you go over like the crosswalks over like freeways, and while you're like
absolutely fucking not.
peak tripping, you know what I mean? So you go over those crosswalks to where it's all the cars, all the you know what I mean, flowing underneath you. You see so much tracers, bro. It's just like a rainbow, dude, just spinning, bro. You're just like, oh, bro, let's go. Oh man.
Not at all, my dude. Not at fucking all. We have different types of trips. I'd be so high. I'd be like, I'm gonna get sucked
That's
into.
exciting right
I'd be
there.
afraid to fall into the thing. It'd be so much, like so much overload.
Oh man, that's some
sense
times right there, bro.
sense is over. Well, because listen to me. I already know because this is what I did when I was younger. I was in the army and was in Germany, and they gave us a 4-day weekend. 3 of us looked at each other in formation. Amsterdam.
That's sick.
And we went to Amsterdam.
Yes.
One guy was going for absinthe. He didn't want to smoke or do anything.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But absinthe, I'm gonna tell you this, is not even real.
It's not even like the movies tell you to be.
No, I've drank a shit ton of it. And I don't know if there was something in it before that they had in there extra that got them that fucking high or whatever. But absinthe is just alcohol. It's a strong alcohol.
They thought they were gonna get super wrecked, so they got super wrecked.
Or when you drink alcohol all the fucking time, maybe you start seeing shit. But anyway, so when we got there, we got him. He also liked a certain red light district, so we got him over there. So we hurry up and got the weird guy. We got him over here.
Yep.
And we dipped, and we were trying to go get shrooms, but the shroom places were all closed. So, weed. My bad. Or no. Oh, Ryan talking take 2. The shroom places were closed. So, but I was like, you know what? I'm fucking here. We're gonna do something. So we went and smoked and whatnot. But the next day, shrooms happened, and I was just going from store to store buying shrooms and eating them. And at one point in time, there's a big Ferris wheel in Amsterdam, and in the center, and we're walking around, and there's a shit ton of pigeons. And my buddy's like, finally the absinthe guy is with us, and he's like, run through the pigeons, and we're tripping balls. Me and this other dude are just tripping balls. Been eating shrooms for like 6 hours straight, just constantly. And he's like, run through the pigeons. I'm like, absolutely fucking not. Like I'm seeing already 1,000 pigeons. If you do that, it's gonna be like solitaire. And immediately as I said that, he runs through them, and it just goes. Just birds like take up my entire fucking vision.
Like 1,000 of them.
I'm just like freaking the fuck out. The solitaire thing's going on at the time. It's just overload. And I'm like, so yeah, seeing the cars, I'm good on that, my dude. Oh my god, you're gonna put me back there. Oh man, that's hilarious. But yeah. I've had some fun time seeing the tracers though, walking around Germany and stuff like that, shrooming, and just watching tracers and stuff. But I've also had some very good therapeutical things with psychedelics, especially ketamine. I'm gonna try to get me a ketamine therapy going here in the next week or so.
Oh yeah, I had my fair share with ketamine back in the past.
Yeah, I never tried it recreationally.
I did.
Wasn't
intentional.
Oh, I've tried plenty of shit. Recreationally. We don't do any of that shit anymore. And as of February, I'll be sober 3 years from no cocaine.
Good man.
Yeah.
Good man. That's exciting right there.
And I have money right now, so I could easily buy it. But fuck that. Fuck. It's never been a good time.
No, I just went into a K-hole. I had a buddy that gave it to me one time. I was working at a pizza shop. You know, I thought it was gonna be coke. You know, I was like, oh yeah, I was like 18, 19.
That is a complete. That's a fucking mind fuck.
Oh yeah. You know,
holy shit.
I went and did the magic with him and stuff. Went back to making pizza dough, and I'm sitting there just got the dough in the pan. Next thing I know, K-hole. Didn't know what was going on. I had no idea what I was experiencing.
You couldn't move. Couldn't just like. Everything was just fuzzy.
Found out afterwards. Oh yeah, bro, it's K. Huh?
Bro, you gotta tell. You gotta tell me these things.
Oh man, that was that was about at least 20 years ago. 18, 20 years ago. That was a long time ago.
Bro, what? So I've never been in a K hole.
Crazy stuff.
I'm not really sure what that is. Now I've been on enough K to like have to sit down. And be like, okay, well, I can't really like walk or move right now. Like I could get up and like physically make myself do it, but I'm just gonna go boom, boom, boom. Like
just fall over.
Like shit's just gonna fuck up. Like I'm gonna do it wrong.
I get that.
But I've never been incapacitated where I'm like, because I've had plenty of people tell me that they've done K or something, and they're just sitting there, and all of a sudden, like one buddy said, he was sitting in a hot tub at this party, and then like there was no cans by him, and then all of a sudden he did it, and then he was sitting there, and then all of a sudden, like cans and shit were all by him, but then there's nobody there.
Oh no!
I'm like, cool. That was a high school story. That's why I never did it in high school. He told me that, and then he's like, "I'm gonna go do something in the bathroom during pottery class." Yeah. I'm like, "Okay, bro, I think I'm good. I think I don't want none of that."
That's wild. Right?
So yeah, be careful with those things. There are clinics and stuff to go to. So if you want to do ketamine, but ketamine is a good therapy, especially if you're a very aggressive or overreactive kind of a person.
Okay.
It'll put you like, so if you're reactive and kind of that your personality maybe precedes you in a room, like you're kind of like that kind of a person. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas like some people are a little bit back in their personality, they're a little more subdued and subtle, whereas I'm loud and fucking, you know what I mean?
Yep.
If you're this person, loud, and then like it's really good for you to be able to sit that person back who's like sometimes like the over defensive people and stuff like that, especially because you're trying to like guard against something. It's really good for that because it sits you back and lets you look at the problems
exactly
without your issues implanted into them, which is the thing that we have to deal with on a constant basis. But that's what ketamine really did for me. But it can also be really good fun time. Kids, don't do drugs because they're great, and you won't want to stop doing them.
Yep.
But no, like do normal things and be respectful of all things.
Exactly.
Yeah, I want to trip. I'm hoping eventually in Arizona. I'm sure it's coming in the next 5 years or so. Psychedelics become legalized medicinally or some shit like that. Because I know that I have plenty of homies that grow shrooms, and they all grow obviously way more than they're ever gonna fucking ingest or have anybody else ingest.
Oh, most definitely.
But I want to be able to grow my own, and not have to worry about all that kind of shit. Cannabis I can grow right now, so that we're gonna work on that.
There we go.
Yeah, and shrooms. I mean, I'm kidding. I don't know anybody who grows shrooms.
Where do we get those?
What are drugs? What are you talking about? What is drugs? All right. You have anything else you want to add to psychedelics?
I don't really have too many experience with those.
I want to do
I did back in the day.
I want to do DMT again.
That's a crazy one.
Yeah, and then there's like some underwater DMT, like from like a sea. That's all right.
The water. Oh man.
That's where the aliens are, man. That's why I'm gonna get the alien weed, dog.
Special sauce.
I want that alien fucking. Take me to your dealer.
That's awesome.
Be like, yeah, there's aliens in the water. Great, but what do they smoke, dog?
Right?
Right? I'm sure they're, but man,
it's that space seaweed, man. Oh, you know it, bro. Oh yeah.
They probably just chew it or something.
That's crazy. Smoke it, yeah.
Okay, can't smoke in the water. All right.
Oh man.
Okay, good. The weed
awesome,
works,
bro.
folks. A blue Zushi. Buy it at your local. You can't find it.
That stuff smokes right there.
Buy it at your local. But you can't. All right, so we'll go ahead and jump into mental health is wealth. I'm so relaxed.
Restream. Oh, okay. I was like, what program is this?
It's Restream.
That's dope. Okay.
Thank you, because people ask me that all the time, and I'm like, I don't know what they use. I don't know. Whatever. Awesome. And if you want to have your own podcast, you can have it here at habarientertainment.com. Well, you don't have to make it at just hit them up, habarientertainment.com. I'm high and just, yeah. Get your own podcast. You can do it here. You can't have my stuff, but you can have your own stuff and do all that kind of stuff and stuff.
all the stuff. Let's go.
I'm gonna have to remove that word from there. It's just gonna. Oh, good. I'm good at this talking stuff. And moving on. So mental health as well. I'm a veteran with PTSD. I've been working really hard now on my mental health. I had help from the VA. I'm not getting into political stuff, whether I'm just talking about the VA right now. This current administration got rid of a lot of our outside doctors and stuff that we had, especially my therapist that I was going to for a long time, and some other different doctors that I'm changing. Hoping, regardless of what side you're on or whoever, that we come back to the policies that we had before, where I can go get the therapy I need, because a lot of the people at the VA, are not the best at what they do. They're just they're there doing it.
Right.
So I hope I get to go back to the civilian side and get therapy again. Until then, I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing with working on myself and everything. It's just to explain it to people. The VA wants our mental health to work as like a math problem. The way that they're working on it now is you can only go into these certain different programs to talk. They don't just have talk therapy. There has to be a solution at the end of these programs. So they're trying to fix you, which you can never truly be fixed. So it's counterproductive. So I've just been working on myself and doing therapy through like BetterHelp and stuff like that on my own, because hopefully I can get the VA to continue to get to pay for the stuff that I was doing. But, it's a struggle for us with the VA, but I constantly explain to other people, we all have traumas in our life. Our bodies don't differentiate between different traumas. So when people are like, well, I didn't go through the things that you did. Well, I haven't gone through the shit that you have.
Exactly.
So
everybody's mind is different. It's a different experience for everyone. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, and I like to ask guests, do you have any like coping mechanisms that you use on a daily basis or any basis that help you get through things? Because I myself, when I was going through it, I didn't really have any coping mechanisms. One of them that I have learned is I like to do math or like kind of organizational things.
Yeah.
When I'm upset, because I can control those things. I can't control
Cleaning
like
is huge, man.
people and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, cleaning. That's what you do. That.
Oh yeah, I go hard. I mean, if you're if you're at work, you're at home. Anywhere you're at, you can start organizing, cleaning up things.
Yeah,
it takes your mind off almost everything that's going on around you for the current moment. It's
absolutely.
Crazy.
Yeah. It's so
my
insane.
ADHD is hell too. So I'm hyperactive. It's all hell, man. I'm crazy. My mind is constantly going a million miles an hour. So. There's certain things that'll just be able to shut you down for a little moment.
Yeah, that sometimes I avoid it though because of my kind of ADD. Like we all say these things. I don't know if they're even real.
Right.
ADD, OCD, one cool dude disorder.
Yeah, I have that as well. Yeah.
All that. Shit. Where was I getting with that? I wonder if I avoid it sometimes because I know how obsessed I am going to get with that certain task. And I'm like, I'm not going to get into that because then I'm going to be doing that for like 2 hours.
Yep.
I don't want to do that.
It happens.
It happens. Sometimes I think that's what I do as well. I procrastinate not because of I don't want to get the stuff done. It's because I'm like, you're going to obsess about that and you're going to be doing that shit for way too fucking long.
Oh, yeah.
And we got other shit to do.
Oh, yeah.
That's, and I'm sorry, I'm having a breakthrough while I'm talking to you.
Oh, like, well, totally good, man.
That's weird. Yeah. I have to work on that. But yeah, that's a constant thing. And then nowadays, everyone's just upset at everything. They got every which way to have us differentiated. Deflated like a balloon. Sorry, it's fucking.
I'm ripped, man.
Yeah, me too. I'm having a good time. So yeah, like everyone's like they separate us and all sorts of different things and have us fighting constantly. But I think if we all just like took some time, more time outside, breathing, cleaning, working on ourselves. I've been working out a lot.
That's good.
I post it quite a bit, and I don't post it because I'm like, oh, look at me, I'm fucking working out or no shit like that. I'm not.
That's good for you, man.
Yeah.
Yes.
I do this shit to clear my mind and everything. But then like I keep talking about it. It shows up in so much more than just in physical stuff. Like I'll be like, I don't really want to do this shit right now, whatever it is, like paperwork or editing or something. And then I think about, yeah, well, you also didn't want to do that set this morning.
No, but what happened?
But you did that, and guess what you're gonna do? You're gonna do this shit too.
Yep.
And then the little kid in my head is like, well, I don't want to like. And then the adult's like, well, you can I don't want it the whole way through. You can I don't want it the whole way through, but we're gonna I don't want it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna through. We're gonna. And more and more as I mature, like, you know, come into like my maturity and stuff like that, which probably should have happened a long time ago. Should have happened. I'm noticing the changes and stuff, and what it becomes to being not just a man, not a man, but like an adult.
Right.
Is when you control your emotions, that's when you become like anybody can just like get upset and just let that shit fly.
No, yeah, it's controlling it. That's the key right there, man. That takes a lot of effort, man.
Yeah, and then because on top of it, you can all the effort you can have and prepare. It's also like a fight. Like you prepare for these things in your mind and stuff, but you don't prepare for someone to like oppose you.
Yeah.
And then you get that. And then you're like, oh shit, there's another level. Because then, like, I've done it where I'm like, man, I've changed. I don't fuck with the drama no more. And then that demon comes back to visit me and is like, oh yeah, well, didn't you have a problem with this? And it happened recently too, 2 times. One time I kind of let loose.
Caught yourself.
I'm like, you know what? I'm sorry for venting that shit to you. I don't like that person. And then I was at another place and someone brought them up. I'm like, you know what? And then they even said, yeah, that person was talking shit about you. I was like, you know what? Let them talk about me, man.
It's always going to happen.
Like,
no matter who we are. There's always somebody out there saying something. It's just got to like accept it. You know, it's not everybody likes you. That's what, and if they do, cool. Awesome. If they don't, cool, awesome.
Yeah. Let me check my bank account at the end of the day and see if either one of those matters.
Exactly.
It doesn't.
Yep.
So
once you have that locked down, bro, it's a lot easier to get through life. That's
and even in my emotional bank account too. Like I don't care. Like I put so much into like growing up, like protecting like how I'm viewed by people and this and that and I always looked at like older people like, well, they've just given up. No, they understand. They understand that your reality means nothing into their reality. And they like as soon as like someone who's like shitty in your universe or whatever, and you go do whatever, they don't even exist anymore technically.
Yep. Exactly.
So like what the
fuck
even
happen.
Yeah. And then I keep telling people that are worried about weed and like how expensive or how this is or that is or whatever. I'm like, yo, like what you're gonna like, dog, because the people that are judging you for what you do or don't do aren't even there when you're doing it.
Right.
So fuck them.
Exactly.
Right up against the wall. Sorry, that was Bernie Mac. Fuck them. People don't like him. Fuck them. Right up against the wall. With crazy glue on your lips. Welcome to the jungle, everybody. We've got fun and games. All right. So speaking of which, let's go ahead and jump into the last segment, which is Plug Talk, all about promo. I'm just. So, Plug Talk is all about promo yourself. This is the time to shine and tell people where to follow you, reach you, subscribe, all the technical words.
Sick with it. Yeah, so I'm TheRealKrizix. You can find me on YouTube. You can find me on Twitch. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on X. Pretty much, you can find me on all those platforms. You can find me on TikTok, even if that's your platform. Find me on there. Like I'm on all those things, so definitely find me out. But you always know I'm always on Twitch. My schedules are Mondays and Thursdays at 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. I do pop-up streams usually on Saturdays or Sundays, and they're usually in the morning. So it's usually morning grinding with a lot of coffee and a lot of dabs. So usually is pretty crazy.
Yeah, I feel like morning times usually the best times.
Those days you lock in a whole different vibe, man.
Yeah,
it's
you
crazy.
got all the energy, and you haven't had the world to shit on you yet.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you just get off of work where you're just like ready to go to bed, but it's time to get down on some games. But
or that one person at work pissed you off, and you really wanted to vent, and then you find out that everyone's got this goddamn cheats.
Oh, yeah, those days happen,
bro. I just got a video. Some homie just sent me a video of someone cheating with wall hacks and all sorts of.
It's getting crazy again right now, bro. Every time a new game comes out, especially Call of Duty, everybody knows it. You know what I mean? Oh, hey, they got the brand new wall hacks, the brand new dude. They're jumping and sliding, flying all over the map. You're just like, what is this going on right now, dude? I'm pretty sure I'm not that high, but maybe I'm wrong.
So maybe it's the best time to hit it in the morning.
Yeah, it's crazy. All the sweats at night, man.
It's so crazy. It's so crazy. But we get down. I'll jump on in with the Call of Duty, the Black Ops. I don't know. I like the Wars.
I'm a big Warzone guy. That's.
I love the Warzone, right, but I've been doing so good in the multiplayer though.
I'm doing better. I got 3 golds now, bro. I'm coming up. I'm coming up on getting that diamond.
I got I got some more gold AR. So I got all the diamond.
There you go.
SMGs, and then I need all the gold. I have 5 of the 7 gold ARs, so I need 2 more.
You go, bro. Yeah,
and then I'm on to diamonds.
Yeah,
but I got a job now starting Monday, so that's all over. It's all over.
The grind's gonna settle down.
The grind is.
It's time for me to catch up. Okay.
Yeah. All right, everybody, catch up to. There's a song. It's called "Get on My Level." I'm sorry, I'm not that good. Oh, I have friends that are so much better, but yeah, I'm good at some things. They're great at other things. Right? That's kind of how life is. It's all relative. But yeah, shout out to you again. Thank you very much for coming. Anybody that's shout out to the homies too. Green Hat Pop.
Homies, Green Hat, yeah.
Green Hat Podcast.
I got the homie Puff and stuff. Shout out to Kevin. Shout out to the homie Jesse that, gave the idea of me even streaming in my head to start off with. Yo, salute to you, brother.
Hell yeah. Fucking shout out to all them motherfuckers.
Let's go.
So coming up, I'm gonna have a giveaway coming up for Revelry. Gonna have another rolling kit and dab kit coming up, and then we have a sponsor, Epic Smoke and Vape. I will be announcing that cool giveaway. That will be after Thanksgiving. I think it'll be more of a Christmas time thing, but it'll be good for if you guys stay tuned. Maybe help you guys out with some Christmas things. I don't know. Maybe. Secrets are no fun. Secrets are to be kept from everyone. Sorry. No. Yeah. So there's that. Shout out to Earth Rhythm, Family Fuego Farms, GP, Lemonade, Buck, all them out, and Native Selections out in Santa Cruz. Revelry from Santa Cruz. Shout out High Vibrations, Old Pal, Hades Cannabis Apothecary, Life is Chill. The drops, their pills, these drops are awesome. Really good, effective. Shout out to all the homies with the concentrates up there. Shout out you watching. Big shout out to Habari Entertainment for letting us record here. You can record your own podcast here at Habari Entertainment. Go to habarientertainment.com, or you can find them on Instagram, Habari Entertainment. Just start typing in Habari, Habari. It'll come up. And then hit up me at _Healing Chefs on YouTube, The Healing Chefs, on Spotify, The Healing Chefs Podcast. And tap in, smoke.
With love and compassion, we'll find our way. From the battlefield to a